So the first question there, complete the table with missing values. So we need to find a pattern there. This is kind of reviewing like scale factors, things that we've talked about in the past. How do I get from one side to the other? How am I getting from A to B? Times 5. So I like to make a little note. That side is times 5. That means going the other way is, of course, dividing by 5. So what number goes next to the 1? 5. What number goes next to the 80? 16. Very good. Number next to the 1, remember, has a special name. The book doesn't point it out, but we can. Called the Constant of Proportionality. What are we taking everything times is another way of saying that. And you'll notice if I take every one and would write it as a ratio. Let's say I do B over A, 15 over 3, 50 over 10, 30 over 6, 5 over 1, and so on. They will all reduce to the same thing. So equivalent just means they are all equal. That is what equivalent ratios are. All right, open up your number app here again. Bring up a blank document. Now yesterday we spent quite a bit of time, found out from people watching a video, trying to figure out why the fractions didn't work, right? Figured it out. Let's do 1/4, 2/3. Okay, now that actually thinks it's a date. It thinks it's January 4th and February 3rd. So in B6 here, I'm going to add those up. Sum. Highlight those two. Hit enter. And that's where we were having trouble yesterday. Thank you.
She still has to get some first. Oh.
Okay. So if I click on it, you can see it's a date there. So I'm going to highlight all three. And I'm going to go to the good old paintbrush. And go to Format. Number. And then you can see up here it says Fraction. So I'm going to hit Fraction. And then you'll see that it fixes it for you. 1/4 plus 2/3 is 11 over 12. Okay? The other thing we did the other day, is try to fill down. Control D, remember, didn't work. Figured out how to do that as well. So type a 1 in there anywhere. Underneath that, I'm going to go equals, wherever you have your 1, plus, Nira, what do you want to use? Plus what? 5. Okay, notice it says 6, which 1 plus 5 is 6. But let's say I want to do that a whole bunch of times and I don't want to copy and paste the formula. Here's how you do this. Click in the one where your formula is. So that's where I have equals, the cell 1 is in, plus 5. Hit cell. Autofill. And you're going to get a little yellow box around there. Now I can grab that thing, go as far down as you want, and it's going to add 5 as many times as you want it to. That is how they do the fill down on this app. You Gonna do the same thing the other way. Let's say next to the 6 I do equals 6 times 2. Again, whatever cell the 6 is in. Obviously 6 times 2 is 12. Gonna hit cell, autofill, and let's say I want to go this way. And it takes the 6 times 2, then the 6 times 4, and then the 6 times 8, and it just follows the same pattern. This one was adding 5, this one was times 2, times 2, times 2, times 2, so on. Questions on that? All right, new sheet. We're going to kind of follow along with 8.2 in your book. A1, please write month. A2, day. Then we're going to have it do a bunch of things here as well. So go ahead and just copy what you see on mine. Can't see it? All right, I'll make it. Oh. No. Uh-oh. We good? Everybody got that? All right, so let's say today is November 27th. What formula would I type in when it says multiply month by 5? Now obviously I know that's 55, but let's use the formula. What do I type in first? Equal. Not a minus. Equals. Okay, where's my month at? What cell? Nope. B1. So you can type in B1 or you can just hit it. Times 5. Okay, how do I get that to add 6 to the one above it? Equals. B3 is blank. B4 plus 6. Multiply by 4, how do I do that? Equals? B5 asterisk 4. Add 9 equals the one above it plus 9 equals one above it times 5. Add the day equals one above it plus day equals one above it minus 165. What do you notice about the answer? It's the date. 11/27.
Down 6.
How do you do that? That's weird.
So, should have all the same numbers. If not, you did something wrong. I'm going to have the first one. You added 5. Times 5. Now the question is that always going to happen? Or do you think it's a fluke, Samantha? Samantha, when's your birthday? March what? 3/16. Now that our formulas are in there, let's try 3/16.
Wait, why do you prefer like add the day?
No way.
It is. Try your birthday.
Oh,
Correct.
yeah, nothing changed. Maybe do it to the 15 and 22 because it kind of messed up. I think the pad is so I can go plus and I think so. And you're the number. Yeah. It works for all.
Hey, if your numbers don't move, you didn't use the formula, you just typed in the numbers, then it's not going to work, of course. You have to use the formula, then it's true for all of you. Did everybody try their birthday? Did it work? Yes. Okay, so again, once you have a formula typed in, works pretty nice. Works pretty nice. Take a look at your summary on page 56. Let's talk a little bit about this, of what's going on. Top paragraph. Vicente, would you read it, starting with sometimes, please? Again, page 56. All right, so a way to determine your expenses is to use spreadsheets as well. So sign up for this gym. It's $25 one-time fee, then it's $35 a month after that. So made a little spreadsheet. Sign-up fee is $25, cost of 1 month. Sign-up fee plus $35. Hit enter. This is what you're going to get. Now instead of adding 35 each time, how could we use a spreadsheet to get that to continue downward? Fill and down. Yeah, go to Format Cells. Hit Autofill, and then you're going to get that yellow box, and you would just drag down, and then you'd get a completed spreadsheet as you see on the right side. Again, save yourself some time. And then if they raise the sign-up fee or they raise how much it is per month, you change one thing, all those numbers will automatically change for you. If, Jordan, you use the equations. Otherwise, they just put the numbers in. Obviously, the numbers will stay. Okay, your assignment. This one you have to do on your spreadsheet. Okay, read the directions. It wants you to autofill. Okay, so go ahead and screenshot that when you're done. Question 3 is similar to what we did today, just a little different type of formula. Should be able to answer that question as well. And all the way to 6. Page 5 and 6 are a review of mean, median, MAD. Again, you can use the spreadsheet if that would help you figure some of those out. Up to you. But that is a tool now you can use. So shorter lesson today, plenty of time to get rolling on that.